So today we're here at the Pavilion at St. John Neumann to talk about a new program that we're starting called LIFT. My name is Meredith Paul, and I'm the Director of Faith Formation here at St. John Neumann.
And my name's Lizzie Garnett. I'm the middle school coordinator here at St. John Neumann.
And we'll be asking Lizzie some questions about our new upcoming LIFT program for adult education. So first of all, Lizzie, what does LIFT stand for?
LIFT stands for Living in Faith Together.
Okay, and what is this LIFT program? I've been getting a lot of people asking about it.
Well, the LIFT program are basically these new small community, small faith groups that we're going to be starting. It's an adult education program here at St. John Neumann.
Okay, that sounds really good. For the LIFT program during Lent, what will we be discussing during the 5-week program?
We'll be actually using a study called the Crux, which means the cross in Latin, and that's what we're going to be focusing on for the first 5-week session of our LIFT groups.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about what the Crux will be talking about?
The Crux will be helping us get a better understanding of what Jesus Christ went through in his personal life, the aspect of Jesus as a human as we prepare during our Lenten journey this year.
Okay, that sounds really good. So as far as the groups, will we be meeting here at St. John Neumann, or do we meet off campus, or how's that going to be set up?
Well, that depends. Actually, some of the groups will be meeting here at St. John Neumann, but some of the other groups will be hosted by the facilitator in different areas around our parish, such as Mint Hill, Matthews, Indian Trail, Harrisburg, and it really just depends on which group that you're in.
Okay, and I know after the last previous 2 weekends we've had information after all of the masses. Do you know when people can start registering for the LIFT programs?
That's a great question. The registration will be starting January 19th and 20th after all of the masses, as well as the last weekend in January, the 26th and 7th, after all of the masses.
Okay, and for our online savvy IT people, how would they sign up if they don't want to sign up after mass?
We do have an online registration option. The link will be provided on both the parish website and our Facebook account, so it should be easily accessible for everybody.
Okay, so no one has an excuse not to sign up.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds good. And would you know if this course will be available in Spanish, or is it English only?
Unfortunately, for our first LIFT sessions, the course is just going to be in English, but hopefully in the fall, maybe we can get a Spanish study going as well.
Okay, and that's a good question. A lot of people have been asking, is this a one-time group, or will there be a continuation in the fall?
Well, right now, the LIFT program is going to be a 5-week commitment during Lent. However, in the fall, we're hoping to start the groups back up again and do another study.
Okay, and is that something, if their schedule changes in the fall, do they have to stay in the same group, or how does that work?
Ideally, we'd like to keep the same groups. However, the program is very flexible, which is one of the really good things about it. So if your schedule does change and you need to switch groups, that's something we can totally do and help you out with.
Okay, well that sounds really good, especially for people that don't want to meet every week for 52 weeks. That's a good, twice a year kind of commitment. All right, well, what about when do these groups actually start? After you register, what would happen next, or when would you start?
They're going to be starting the first full week during Lent. So that's going to be February 17th. That's a Sunday. Okay. So they'll start that Sunday.
Okay, so if I have a Wednesday group, when would I start?
They would be meeting that Wednesday after the 17th.
Okay, and then it runs for 5 full weeks after that?
Yes.
Actually, some people have been asking the times and the days of the week that the classes are available. Are they just available 1 or 2 days during the week? Or are there a lot of different options for people to sign up?
That's the one really cool thing about this program. There's going to be lots of different options that you'll have to sign up. It depends on how many facilitators we get, but we're hoping to have between 12 to 15 groups.
Okay.
So that's 12 to 15 different meeting times that we could have. So you might have a group meeting Wednesday evenings or on Saturday mornings. It just really depends. There should be plenty of options that'll work with your schedule, though.
Okay, so if I didn't have my schedule didn't work with one of those time slots, could me and 5 or 6 of my friends sign up and get together and do it, or do we have to sign up through the parish, or what do we do?
Absolutely. If you wanted to do that, you would just let us know, and we would provide you with the materials and the Crux study to do it with that group of 5 people that works on your schedule.
Okay. Now, what about if I one of those time slots does work for me, and I want two or three of my friends to be in my group with me. How could I do that? How could we make that arrangement?
There'll be a spot on the registration where you can request to have certain people in your group with you as well.
Okay.
And as long as the time slot works for all of you guys, we'll put you in the same group together.
Oh, okay, great. So you can be with friends or you can meet new people in the groups.
Exactly.
Okay, that sounds good. So this program sounds so great. There's so many good aspects of this program, but how much does it all cost?
It's actually pretty affordable. It's only $10, and that will cover everything of your 5-week study.
Okay, great. That sounds awesome. And I think finally, I just wanted to ask about what if someone wants to facilitate or help lead a small group? What's involved in that? What's the commitment? How much preparation is involved in that?
Well, being a facilitator is actually much easier than you might think.
Okay.
We have the pre-done studies, the Crocs are ready. So all you're going to have to do is go through the pre-constructed materials that we're going to provide you with, and just send out like a weekly reminder reminding your group members what time you're going to meet, where you're going to meet. You can do that either by email or a phone call.
Okay.
And
Great.
don't feel like if you are going to be a facilitator that you have to have it in your house. You can
Okay.
have it either at the church or somewhere else, or maybe even one of the other members in your group would like to host the group.
Okay.
And we will be having a training session in early February as well for all of the facilitators.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, I think that's all the questions that we have here. If anyone else in the parish has any other questions, you can definitely get a hold of me, Meredith, or Lizzie, and we'll be happy to help you.